Okay. 3 million.
Just one set of claims today, man.
Just eyeballing board right now. I mean, this is like the most important part of the process.
So far. Okay, thank you.
So post 23, ordinance 52.
Okay. I have 9:02. We'll call this meeting of the Wright County Board of Supervisors to order. We want to welcome you again, folks, for visiting here. You're our guest today, the Wright County courtroom for our weekly supervisor meeting. We'll have the minutes read at following towards the end of the meeting, and we just have some claims to do, only one. Okay, we have 9:10, where we have some time for our open forum input. Is there anything that should come before the board? Probably unrelated to what we have for the 3 hearings today, or the hearings that we're having. Is there anyone that needs to speak to the board about anything in the county right now?
You can tell me if this is not right, but
Okay.
if it's off topic,
Okay.
whatever. I was in the middle of writing this, so. Prestage representative.
Shannon, could you say your name? Because
I'm sorry, I'm Shannon Walker, I live in Clarion.
Okay, thank you.
Prestige representatives gave you the impression that the opposition was going to turn the hearings into a circus, a word used by them in Mason City to describe what was going on up there. I think we've proven to you that we are being very civil and have no plans of changing that or confirming that rumor.
Yeah.
I would like to formally request that we maybe be given a little more time, more than 2 minutes. We haven't even, last week we didn't even go to what, an hour and a half total for the 2-hour limit. And 2 minutes really isn't enough time. Maybe we can't speak today because it's about urban renewal, but if we could have a little bit more time to speak, to say what we need to say. We have a lot of information and a lot of facts that we would like to impart on you if you would just hear us out. And I would also like to formally request an evening hearing. I know you're busy, I'm busy too. I have softball Monday, Wednesdays, I have board meetings, I have the Clarion Pride meeting. I'm busy too, I know
Sure.
we're all busy. But if we could get an evening hearing to where people who work can come in and speak, because there are a lot of people that have not been able to speak because they have to be at work. I have to be at work. I usually start about this time, and I'm postponing my Mondays the last 4 weeks to be here to speak. And so it's inconvenient for me, but this is important, so that's why I'm here. I think that's all I have.
Okay?
Thank you for your
Thank
time.
you. Well, we have until 9:15, so do supervisors have any meetings to report from last week at all?
No.
Nothing? Okay. All right. And I just want to remind the board, tomorrow we have a telephone conference call with Hamilton County at 1:30 on joint drainage districts number 79 and 144 concerning annexation of lands.
That'll be in the supervisor's room.
Right, yeah, and we'll do that over the telephone with Hamilton County to review and take action on a resolution of necessity to appoint the commissioner. So I wanted you to know that we need you here at 1:30 tomorrow for that. But I'll be downstairs in our regular meeting room. All right. Well, we're just a little bit ahead of time. Let's go down to, we were reading letters last week, and item number 6 is to read letters mailed to the Wright County Auditor's Office concerning Prestige Foods of Iowa and place on file. So direct our clerk, Auditor Ellis, to read those letters at this time. You bring the microphone over.
Excuse me, could you each introduce yourselves?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, at the far end is Bryce Davis, Wright County Economic Development Director. And then Carl Hegevold is directly to my right. He's a supervisor from Eagle Grove. I'm Stan Watney from Galt. Betty Ellis is our Wright County Auditor and Clerk to the Board. And Rick Rasmussen is our supervisor from Goldfield, or the northern half of the county. So, I'm sorry I didn't do that, but that's who we have up here.
Thank you.
Sure. Okay, Betty, so let's go ahead and get caught up on those.
We received one August 5th, 2016 from Mrs. June Knudsen, and she writes, Wright County Supervisors, as an Eagle Grove taxpayer, I am not for Prestige hog facility. Who's going to benefit from all of these from Mexico, Southern America countries, etc.? Who take hog slaughtering plant jobs? Likely not our local people. Do our taxpayers want to pay for teachers and interpreters to teach these other languages? Do we want to turn our community into a foreign land? Do we want to build more buildings for schools to teach the additional languages? If it's so wonderful, how about putting it 5 miles out of Clarion so you can have flies and smells? Eagle Grove has been known for good water. Do we want to run a chance of losing it? No. The least you can do is to put it to a vote, not ram it down our throats. We have enough government to do this already. Where is our freedom? This is a big decision, and once it's up, it's for a long time. So give the people a say. Put it up for a vote. If you supervisors don't care what taxpayers think, just remember election time comes up and it'll be our turn. Who's more fair? What's more fair than voting?
Okay. Thank you. So is that the only letter this week?
That was
or-
the only one that
All
I
right.
did.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we're getting closer here. I think we're only about 5 minutes away. So. Okay, I think we're close enough on item number 5. I'll call on Bryce Davis, Wright County Economic Development Director, to present the Wright County Agribusiness Urban Renewal Area Plan document. So, Bryce, would you go ahead and present that?
The urban renewal plan allows us to incite economic development activity or rehabilitation activity within the described area. This area will be the parcel that the pork processing facility will be on, or any other type of facility in the future, because this land is now zoned industrial. So it doesn't necessarily have to be this plant, but for this instance, it will be. The next portion of the area is going to be the right-of-way of County Highway C-56, as well as State Highway 17 from the parcel to the City of Eagle Grove city limits. There are 3 things within this plan that we will utilize. This plan can be modified, it can be changed, it can be canceled at any time. But right now it's for an existence of 20 years, which is the max that the state of Iowa allows for an urban renewal plan. Wastewater treatment facilities development project. What this allows us to do is to use the property tax increment to pay for a sewer main extension to the property. That will not exceed $3.5 million, which will go to, right now, will go to the City of Eagle Grove Utility Board to utilize to reduce the debt that they will take out for this project. The second project that we will utilize is Highway C-56 and State Highway 17 transportation infrastructure improvements, which allows us to make any type of turning lane or any type of resurface improvements to those roads for public safety, which will not exceed $2 million. And lastly, the Prestige Foods Pork Processing Plant Development Project, which will utilize tax increment financing to repay TIF eligible rebates based on the tax increment, which will not exceed $8 million plus the admin fees. So total, our constitutional debt limit is $76 million, with a $111 million assessment being added on to the tax rolls. We will add $5 million in constitutional debt limit, which is how much debt we can actually take out as a county. Right now, our outstanding general obligation debt is $3.235 million. About $3 million of that is from the wind farm south of the county, and the rest is general obligation debt, which is what we pay for debt service tax levy. So as you can see, we don't have much debt in this county. The proposed amount to be incurred from this project is $13.5 million. That is all TIF revenue debt. That is not general obligation debt. TIF revenue debt is where we take the tax increment from the project and we pay off any type of bonds or any type of loans or any type of prepayment that we utilize to pay for the projects that I just described. We do not tax any of the other county citizens, any other taxpayers in Wright County. What we do is we take the tax increment from the project to repay any type of debt. Those taxes do not exist today. Based on this Iowa code, we have to have a consultation with the Planning and Zoning Commission. So our Planning and Zoning Officer, Sandy McGrath, posted an agenda 24 hours before our meeting as required by law. She provided the minutes, which state that the Urban Renewal Plan resolution was presented by myself, the purpose of what the plan entails, and there were no concerns voiced by the members of the Planning and Zoning Commission, as well as there needs to be a public notice, which there was, and there also needs to be a consultation with the Eagle Grove Community School District, which we met with Superintendent Jess Tolliver, as well as Wright County Auditor Betty Ellis, and there were no concerns there as well. And I'll just pass these down. Any questions?
And these documents are what we need to have before the hearing today, correct?
Yes, that just allows us to comply with the law.
All right. From zoning and the superintendent along with the Auditor Ellis and a public notice that was printed and the meeting date here from Sandy McGrath. So, you want the auditor to keep those on file?
Yeah, she can.
Okay.